This is INCRadio, DCEM 954, the voice of truth, the official radio station of the Church of Christ or Iglesianicristo.
Friendly, vibrant, welcoming, wholesome, fun. Your friend, INCRadio, Sacramento.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for coming to be with us here on Your Friend from Sacramento, the podcast. This is a weekly, lighthearted podcast that explores the intricate landscapes of human connection and friendships. Kind of a newer thing we're doing if you haven't caught up with us in the last couple of weeks. So through insightful conversations, interviews, and personal narratives, we navigate the complexities of building healthy and fulfilling relationships. I'm your host today, Ron. And today we'll be talking about friendships among siblings. With me, I have my guest. If you caught us on the launch show, you might remember him. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Hello, everyone. I'm Nico. I'm from Stockton. It's always nice to be here on INCRadio.
Nice. Thank you so much for coming.
Of course.
What's a fun fact about you?
A fun fact. I think I'll say this. My fun fact is that I think I've been on INCRadio. This is my third time being on INCRadio. No, not even. I got my fun fact wrong. I think like honestly.
Tell the truth.
You know what? Never mind. I'll take that back. I've been on here a lot of times. I'll say at least 5 times or more. All right. I'll approximate 5 times.
Okay.
There you go.
So we're definitely under 10. above 0, under 100. Somewhere around there.
Definitely.
All right. So today we're talking about friendships among siblings. I've mentioned my brother and sister a number of times. I've met your siblings a couple times. Well, not even a couple. I know them pretty well.
Yeah, you know them pretty well.
I know them pretty well.
Very well.
So we'll be talking about friendships among siblings, something that I think it's like we never really explored before on the show, even prior to the launch.
Yeah.
It's kind of just something we say in passing, but so we got a couple of questions, discussion questions, and for those of you who are joining us live, please feel free to leave comments. We'll be reading a few later on, so just lock in with us.
Yes.
So first question, Nico.
Yes.
Well, actually, this is not one of those questions. How many siblings do you have?
I have so I'm the youngest sibling. There's 4 of us total. Okay. I have one sister who's the eldest, and then 2 brothers in the middle, and then there's me.
Okay. So you're the baby.
I am the baby, yes.
Okay.
The baby.
So shout out to them. Obviously, for those of you who know me, I have a brother and sister. Yeah.
Are you the baby or are you the middle?
I am actually the baby.
You're the baby? There we go. Hey.
I'm a baby as well.
You relate. Let's go.
You can really feel it in the energy.
Oh, no, I can tell. Yeah, you get.
I get away with a lot.
I can definitely tell. Do I get the same energy?
You know, you're pretty mature, to be honest. You're pretty mature. I think when we met, you were. How old were you when we met? We were like.
I don't even know.
You were
working
we were working on that movie.
Yeah.
In cinema in 2021.
I was 20 at the time.
You were 20? Yeah. See, I thought you were like closer to my age because I was. I was 27. I was about 20. Sorry. I was like arguing my leg. I thought you were a lot older.
I was a baby looking 27.
I know. I was like, man, dude, this guy. I was like, yeah, but you're like, you carry yourself very mature.
Oh, okay.
It's fine. Whereas me, I act like a little boy. So okay, the real discussion question. Here we go. Right. So, were you always friends with your siblings? Do you even consider them friends now?
Was I always friends with my siblings? I never thought about that question, to be honest with you. I'll say this actually. I guess a little bit of a background context from where I come from.
Yeah.
So I'm the only one born in my family was born in the U.S. I'm not sure if any families
Nice.
in the chat have like situations similar to this, but my siblings one by one immigrated here to the U.S.
Oh,
Right.
really?
It started first with my brother, the brother next to me, like next in age,
Yeah.
and the brother after that, and then my other sister. Throughout like the 2010s, I'd say. It's been a while. You know, I don't exactly remember the details, but that's kind of where my context is of like of how I grew up with my siblings. So I guess like I was pretty much an only child for like
Yeah, that's
a lot of my
I was
childhood.
gonna say, I was like, you were like kind of an only child then
Pretty
for
much.
a long time.
Pretty much, and then
Yeah, but then also the siblings were like fully grown.
yes. Well, it's not. It wasn't like a jump scare where like I like wait I have a brother like I had a chance to meet them thankfully.
Okay.
Right, like when I ever got to visit the Philippines, like I got to see my family, I saw my siblings there.
Yeah.
Right, so I knew they always existed, but I never had a chance to really grow up with them, things like that until later in my childhood. Right, so
Okay.
I guess my relationship with my siblings started very late. I guess I could say that.
Yeah.
And definitely took a lot of uh, I guess work to consider them or just to be like on equal footing, if that makes sense. Because I'm obviously the youngest, and I grew up in a different culture than them.
Yeah.
So
That's true.
I'm not sure this really answers your question, but that's kind of where I am right now, I suppose. Like being on equal footing with them in terms of how we see each other,
Yeah.
just because we're all adults now, right? So
I mean, yeah. So I mean, yeah. Like, does that like, gosh, like that's pretty crazy because like, for me, like obviously I grew up with my siblings. Like my siblings are almost like second parents.
oh,
You know what I mean? Because like so for myself, like I'm an immigrant. Like we're all immigrants. We immigrated at the same time, but I was only like 1 years old.
oh yeah,
Yeah. So like, obviously I don't remember the immigration.
yeah.
So, like,
Yours is
but like,
no
but
consciousness.
yeah, like for me growing up, it's like they're just always there.
Yeah.
You know, and then yeah, so like that's like it's interesting to think it's like yeah, you knew they existed obviously, but like you didn't really develop like any like kind of like relationship.
I didn't grow up with them at that point.
Yeah.
For,
Yeah, like you didn't have any real relationship with them until they were already here.
yes.
Wow, that's pretty like yeah, that's crazy. Cause well, yeah, I guess then it's like yeah, like were you always friends? I guess you weren't. You probably wouldn't.
Well, to answer your
like,
question directly,
yeah.
no, I wasn't because I didn't grow up with them.
Yeah.
It wasn't until recently, right, where we're finally like on. I wouldn't say like the same like milestones in life because of course they're so older than me, so I got a lot to live for.
But like you guys are like you know each other as adults as like people you're.
Yeah.
Like if you ask like oh who's your friend like it was like oh that guy's my brother.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Oh okay, well that's that's pretty crazy because yeah I never really considered like what that would be like to all of a sudden have a sibling.
To grow up with them.
Yeah,
Exactly.
like because you're like because for me it's like yeah like my brother and sister were like you know like growing up I always had someone to play with.
Yeah.
You know, or like they always had someone to like hang out with.
Yeah.
They didn't really like like playing being in the sense of like they would watch me while I play with myself like with my blocks and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, or they'll entertain me essentially, but like
Or bully you.
yeah.
No,
The thing is like when you have a siblings, like it's just it's a part of the relationship is that you tease. Like, there's a lot of teasing that goes on.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's pretty great. So what are your siblings' names?
So I'll go in order. So Nico, of course, and then the brother.
Okay,
In case you didn't catch all like 10 minutes ago, that's my name.
so your name's Nico.
Yes, and then the one brother next, like older than me, is Patrick.
Yeah.
And then over Patrick is Sean, and then over Sean is Roxanne.
Oh,
So,
okay.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. This is kind of. Do you look like your siblings? Like, would I be able to spot them and probably like that's Nico's brother?
I don't think so. Well, I don't think so. At least for me, because I look nothing like my siblings. So I don't. I like to believe you wouldn't really recognize.
He wants to believe that they don't look alike.
Yeah.
That means they probably look a lot alike.
No, I promise. I don't think I look like my siblings at all.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I think for me, like, it's actually funny is like most people will, like, people who know my siblings will like instantly pick me out as one of theirs.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's either they say we all have the same smile. We all smile like my dad.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
The other thing too is me and my brother have the same first name.
That's also that's definitely make it easy.
So they're like, "Oh, which Ron are you?" I'm the baby.
The baby Ron.
I'm the baby one.
Baby
They're
Ron.
like, but you're like the biggest one.
Really?
I'm just a big body. Yeah, I'm just a big body.
Oh my god. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. But once, yeah, then it's pretty easy to like. Yeah, like it's interesting is people are always able to pick this out. Actually, because this is my son. Like, well, they immigrated in the 2010s.
Yes.
So were they in high school when they came here?
Oh, actually, let me see. I think so I think Patrick was still in grade school.
Oh,
So
okay.
and then I think when Sean and Roxanne immigrated here, they already graduated high school.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
Did any teachers ever call you guys out? I was like, oh, this is your brother.
That's a long time ago. I don't remember. But I don't recall a memory like that. I think we were I think we were 4 grades apart at that point. So I don't think we would have been like the only time we were at the same school was probably like elementary school. After that point, we weren't like at all. You know, he was in high school, then I was in middle school, and then when I was in high school, he already graduated. So I never really had. That's the other thing. I never really went to school with my siblings either, so I don't know what that feels like.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't. Like my siblings, they went to school together because they're only 2 years apart.
Yeah.
So like they were going to class, like they were in high school together.
Yeah.
And then like I'm pretty much the only time I was in school was with my brother. I was in kindergarten and he was in 6th grade already.
That's a lot. That's a big gap. That's a big
gap. 1st grade already. So like he was already about to leave. Like it was funny because I remember we had like recess. Like we had like that 3rd recess or whatever. And then I'd see him and I'd be like, "Can I play football?" It's like these kids are like huge compared to me. And he was just like, "No, I really can't." He's like, "Too little. We'll play later." Like kind of thing.
Yeah.
But it's funny when I went to high school, because I went to their high school and so like obviously like we didn't go to high school together. There were teachers who would be like, "Didn't you graduate already?"
Oh, because
they're the same name, yeah. And I was like, "Oh, that's like that's my brother." They're like, "You and your brother have the same name." I was like, "Oh, that means you're Rose's brother." It's funny because like, and I don't know, my sister was very popular with like teachers of high school as well.
Oh, okay.
So like a lot of them remembered her and my brother to like a less
association.
But then they'd be like, "Oh, you must be Rose's youngest brother."
I am.
Yeah. So shout out there, shout out to you.
Shout out there, shout out to you.
Yeah.
Shout out my siblings.
Okay. So we'll move on to the next discussion question. When did you start to acknowledge your siblings as a friend? So I guess like when did you start seeing them as like this is someone I could like actually just hang out with and get to know and like be like friends with?
Yeah, that's a good question. I think I was kind of kind of hinting at it in the previous question.
Mm-hmm.
I think it wasn't until we were I was an adult where I started to kind of see them more as like, oh, I can, there's more I can see them beyond just like a brother or like a sister. And what I mean by that is like, I think with siblings, right? You have, I mean, you guys live together, you guys go through everything together. So obviously, naturally, you're gonna have some like disagreements. You butt heads every now and then.
Yeah.
Right. And then I think as a kid, that kind of stands out to you more.
Yeah.
But then obviously when you grow up, you're like, oh, that's just how it is, and you kind of move beyond it.
Mm.
So I suppose when I was, I think maybe a little bit, I was few years into college, into university. I was like, oh, I could like hang with them for lunch, and hang with them like
like actually converse with them like,
yeah,
like a friend.
Pretty much. Yeah. So yeah, but I guess to answer directly, when I was like a little bit older, like maybe in college already, where I can kind of understand what they were like, how their processes and stuff like that. So yeah, because like I said before, like I think I guess I'll also say this, like the biggest age gap between me and my oldest sibling, just my sister, is a decade.
Oh, actually, it's pretty me and my sister are like 8 years apart.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like we're like like 7 to 8 years. So like there's a big gap there.
Yeah, there's definitely a big gap. So for me, so it's a pretty big gap among all my siblings. So like well, me to my siblings. So like 10 years, and then 9 years, and then 5 years. Well, 5 years is probably the one that makes the most sense.
5 years is like that's like me and my brother. We're like 5 years apart. We're like
that was probably the most like I guess normal span. I mean, of course every family is different, but I think like 5 is probably the time where you can probably relate a little bit more. Yeah. Like 8, 10
yeah, you're kind of like in the same generation.
Yeah. So
you'll have a lot of the same interests.
Yeah, where was I going with that? I forgot.
You get lots of family.
I forgot. But yeah, I guess that age gap, like kind of also. Oh yeah, I don't know. With that age gap, obviously, like they become adults a lot faster than you. I'm like 10 and
yeah, they'll be 20. Yeah,
I obviously don't see eye to eye with you.
Like your interests are going to be different. Things that you care about will just be different.
Most definitely. Like, I'm there just playing video games or playing with toys, and she's out trying to set her life together.
I know, yeah.
You know?
It'd be like that. But I think for me, it was like obviously I have parents, I have loving parents, but like I view my siblings a lot because again, like they were around pretty much my entire life.
Mm-hmm.
They did their own share of parenting essentially as the older siblings.
Yeah.
Especially because I was a lot. I'm like a good amount of years younger than they are. Right. So like my brother is 5 years, my sister is like 7 to 8 years. And it's funny because the age gaps are actually like really like close to the halves. So it's like it's not really like it's like sometimes half the year it's 5 years, half the year is 6 years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's why. So it's like 5 to 6 years. And by grades, if I just went by grades, my brother's 5 grades above. It was 5 grades above me. My sister was 7 grades above me.
Okay.
Yeah, but like they did a lot of like their own child rearing. So like I think for me like they didn't really acknowledge me. I think as like an adult or as like someone who was like someone they could just hang out with normally. Well, for my sister, I think it was longer, but I think there's two divides. There's one is that she's a girl.
That's true.
Like she's a girl, but also to her, I'm like her first baby.
Yeah.
So it's like how like parents never really view their kids as like anything other than their baby. Mm-hmm. My sister's sort of the same way. Like even now, she'll still like treat me like not like a baby, but she'll treat me like her adult son.
Adult.
She'll be like like she'll like hug me, kiss me, and I'm like okay.
Like I'm like 27.
I have my own kid. But and I obviously love my sister very much. And then my brother was a little bit easier because like he's a little bit closer in age.
Yeah.
But he's also a boy, so it's easier to relate to him. Yeah, and then the other thing too is that like growing up, like we moved like kind of like in that precious time for teenagers, where like you kind of have your social groups set. So when you move from like city to city, all of a sudden you have to change that. So for like there was a good amount of time there where like my brother didn't have that many friends. So me and him spent a lot more time together, which I think honestly helped me develop more as a person because I have a much older perspective on like things going on in my own life. Mm-hmm. And I think it also kind of helped him like he knows that he always has like a true fan. He always has like a number one fan. He has a true day one. Like I love that he's always there. Root for me. But yeah, and then but yeah, I feel like I feel like they didn't see me as a friend until like I was like older, like an equal friend until I was like a lot older.
Yeah.
Even now, sometimes I'm still thinking like it probably is hard to like take out of that like older sibling role.
Yeah, because I mean that's like how they grew up,
Yeah, it's just how they grew up. So like
it's kind of hard to kind of like pivot off of that.
Yeah, it's hard to just change that perspective. But like I'll get lunch with my sister and stuff like that, or she'll like hang out at our house. I do a lot more teasing of her now that I'm older.
Yeah,
because now it's like it's my turn.
True.
It's my turn.
She's actually in the chat right now.
Same with my brother.
That's her, right?
Yes.
Oh, she's here. Hey, Ada Rose.
Shout out.
Yeah.
So I mean, like siblings as friends, I think is an interesting thing because I think it's always interesting too. Because me and my sister were talking about this the other day. We were watching a movie.
Yeah.
About like people getting married, right? And they were like, "Oh, like you're gonna be my best man." I was like, "Was he always gonna be your best man? That's your brother." And I was like, and my sister had the point. She was like, "Not all siblings are close like hell, y'all."
That is true.
And I was like, "Oh, that's weird."
That's true. Like you don't really know anything beyond like what you grew up with, right?
Like that's why for you to say it's like, oh, like you hadn't developed any relationship until like the 2010s.
Yeah.
Oh,
like, oh no. Yeah, exactly.
That's crazy.
I mean, it's kind of the same case for me too. Like on the other side, like like you already knew your siblings at that point.
Yeah, because they probably have a relationship with each other already.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah.
And then like you were the new kid.
Yeah. Okay, don't take this the wrong way, but it's like trying to push yourself into a friend group that already. at school.
Yeah,
Hey guys,
like they already
hey
exist,
guys,
man.
can I play with y'all? Or can I play with you guys?
Yeah.
And they're like, no. I'm like,
Like,
okay.
you don't know me. Like, we don't know you, bro.
No, but I love them very much. So shout out to them.
Okay. So before we kind of getting close to the end of the show, we just have a few segments to run through quick. Is there anything new going on with you and like the district or like in your local?
Yeah,
that you wanna
definitely.
plug?
So I think the one thing I want to plug in is we have our Kadiwa formal coming up. So to any of the Kadiwa that registered, thank you. And then we look forward to seeing you at our Kadiwa formal.
Shout out
coming up.
to the formal.
Yes,
Kadiwa
yes,
formal.
we're
Meet
very
someone,
excited
you know?
to see everyone dressed up nice.
Are you available?
Available? No comment. No comment.
Hey, shout out Nico.
Oh my goodness. That's funny. That's a funny question to ask.
And then also we want to read some comments before we wrap up with the closing. So Nico, if you want to go through and just
Sure,
start
no
reading
problem,
a few.
We got one from can I read?
Yeah, you can read that.
We got one from did I say brother?
Oh shoot! You know what?
Brother
You know they have the
yeah.
We need the non-names. Oh wait, actually, that's just how it is. Yeah, you're just gonna have to read them.
Okay. So we got one from I assume this is Brother Willie Santos. Hello, Paul. Hello, brethren. INCRadio, Sacramento. Enjoy watching. Greetings from Elk Grove, Northeast California. So,
Shout out, Crow. Shout out,
hello, Paul. Let's see. There's some other ones. Hi, all INC members from the local of Fairfield. Hashtag Fair Friends.
Shout out, Fair Friends.
Sister Cheyenne Byrne. Hello, sister. Hello. Let's see who else we got. We got someone else from Fairfield here. We got hashtag NCL_ Fairfield. Hello or good morning, everyone. Paul. Happy Saturday. Yes. Good morning. It's a very good morning. Even though it's cloudy, it's always a good day here.
It's always a great day.
Sacramento,
It's a crisp.
Yes, it is cold in the room when I answered. I'll say that. It's very cold in the room. Let's see. So we want to say, there's one here. Happy birthday and happy anniversary to all brethren celebrating their birthdays and anniversary. Hashtag NCL Fairfield. Yes, if your birthday, your anniversary is in November.
Shout out to y'all. Shout out to the anniversary and birthday celebrant.
Yes.
Oh, shout out choir gathering. Also.
Oh yes.
Shout out choir gathering.
Yes, we're not choir, but we know how hard they work, especially around this time.
Let's get the international from Mario Oko in Caloocan North. Good morning here in the Philippines and enjoy watching here in INCRadio Sacramento Satellite Studio. Greetings from the local of Brixtonville. Shout out to our international viewers.
Hello.
We love the international viewers.
Thank you.
We'll try to we'll get a few more. We got my sister again. Happy viewing, Paul. Greetings to everyone from Northeast California. Hashtag NCL Grove. Here she is again. My brothers and their wives are my best friends.
Oh yes.
W Ate. Let's see. We'll try to get another big one.
Oh.
One of my older brother and I play music in the car just driving while listening and singing along to songs we know. Also, Josh and I are 6 years apart from Mr. Cheyenne. Oh yeah. Oh, brother John. Oh my God. Oh man.
You recognize that?
Shout out to him. Yeah. He is called Josh now.
Oh, hi Josh.
Yeah,
I see.
that's right.
Hi Josh.
Oh my goodness. And then let's see.
I see. Oh, okay. You read it.
Yeah. Congratulations to all the brothers from Benicia. Greetings from Fairfield local.
Yes,
Fairfield.
that's right.
Welcome to the district, Benicia.
Yes, Benicia was a recent local congregation that was just formed a couple weeks ago. Actually.
Yeah, just a few weeks ago.
So they're babies.
Shout out to
they're babies.
Yeah.
They're babies like
they're,
us.
the baby siblings.
Yes, the baby
siblings.
There we go.
We're with you.
Yes.
And so before closing the show, as always, we just want to give a special thank you to our Executive Minister, Brother Eduardo B. Manalo, our Deputy Executive Minister, Brother Angelo Armano Manalo, our INC radio station manager, Brother Wally Tarai, our Executive Producer, Brother Emmanuel Andaya, District Minister, Brother Pete Delacruz Jr., CFO Overseer, Brother Nebo Pantaleon, our District Media Multimedia Advisor, Brother JB Augustin, and our district staff of Northeast California, and everybody in the entire crew.
Yes.
And also to all of you for watching us today.
Yes, thank you.
So thanks for being here with us. We'll see you next week again, because you can always count on your friend from Sacramento.
Bye-bye. Thank you so much.